And I do that a lot, I think. Where I just want to pretend like it's not happening. I want to cover it up. I want to run away from it. Just like Kimmy initially runs away from any and all mention or thoughts of the bunker. And I mean, as a kind of callback to another show I did, I think you have to do an autopsy on your past on a regular basis. But you have to have a designated time. I did a show about, throwing a pity party. Actually, I think that was last week, throwing a pity party for yourself, but for a finite amount of time. And I think that's the same thing with looking at your past, because you've got to learn lessons from the shit you've been through. You've got to do it. Otherwise, you're going to keep doing the same shit. Problem is sometimes when we start examining the past, we tend to start dwelling on the past. So, good example is yesterday, Wednesday night, for whatever random reason, I had some really weird dreams. And I hesitate to call them dreams because they're really memories. And of this person that I met when I was 19 years old. And I woke up and I couldn't stop thinking about him. I couldn't stop thinking about him. I couldn't stop thinking about what we went through. I mean, I hesitate to call it a whirlwind romance. I hesitate to call it a fling. I hesitate to call it anything. I mean, yeah, he knocked me up, but still. And, I ended up having a miscarriage, but that's something to talk about on another show. But I woke up and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I watched the new season of 13 Reasons Why, and there's that song from the first season, which actually comes up again in the second season, spoiler alert, called The Night We Met. And if you've watched the first season, that's the song that Clay danced with Hannah. Like, that was the song that he danced to with Hannah. That was their slow dance, and so it's sort of Clay and Hannah's song. But I started thinking about it, and then I started listening to it, and I couldn't stop listening to it, and I sat there going, Becca, what are you doing? You're going to ruin your day if you keep dwelling on this. So I said, no, you know what? I need to. I haven't thought about this. I haven't unpacked this. I haven't done an autopsy on this. And I mean, you have to revisit and revisit and revisit on a regular basis. But I said, I'm going to let myself do this morning on my way to work. And so I listened to that song over and over and over again, all morning long, just thinking about this guy and this whatever that we had when I was 19 years old. And looking at what was good about it and what was bad about it and what lessons I could learn from it. And then I got to work. I switched up my playlist, put it on shuffle, and I did my job. And yeah, I was still a little melancholy. I sent a message to a friend of mine. I was like, I feel sad. Tell me I'm pretty. Which is really nice, because he sent a message back to me. He was like, you're more than pretty. Like, pretty, just, it's not a good enough word. You're perfectly beautiful. And I was like, thank you. Why are you sad? Well, I just had some bad dreams. Okay. And, then after that, I was just like, I was fine. But, that was my designated time to look at that. and not dwell on it. And, it wasn't necessarily easy to just shift gears. It wasn't like just, okay, I'm done. And I stopped thinking about it. The thoughts still kept, my brain still wanted to, hey, I'm not done unpacking this. Let's go. Let's keep thinking about this. And so I'd have to go, nope, think about something else. But wait, nope, think about something else. But, nope, think about something else. I was playing like that whack-a-mole game, with my brain. And, but you have to take that time to learn your lessons, and use those lessons to fix what's on the inside. And what's inside will reflect outwards. Because you can't just cover up your problems. I mean, we do it all the time, but that doesn't fix them. So, that's really all I have to say about that. So, yeah. I am out of it. I'm exhausted. But I think I'm going to go take a walk. Maybe. I don't know. It rained last night, so we have really bad drainage in Abilene in general, but like in my apartment complex, it turns into a fucking swamp. So I'm sort of like, ugh, I really want to go somewhere and do something, but I don't want to get muddy and icky, So I don't know. We'll see where the wind takes me. If you would like to contact me anywhere on the internet, what you need to be looking for is PurpleBecca923. That's PurpleBecca 923. That is my username on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And with regards to Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, I always follow back, unless and until you send me something inappropriate. Then you will be dealt with accordingly. PurpleBecca923@gmail.com is the email address. And PurpleBecca923.com is the website. Yes. Because uniformity. I think I've got some new listeners on this show, so I've been sharing the link like far and wide with people. That's been pretty cool. So until next time, remember to go out there and create what you deserve. Believe that you deserve it and create it. And then you can fly with the penguins. And sing it like Corey does. Toodaloo!